Did San Antonio police officers use excessive force on a pregnant woman?
That's what the department is looking into tonight after a Fox San Antonio viewer shot this video. In it, you see 3 officers holding down a pregnant woman. One of those officers hits her repeatedly. Grace White explains why the chief of police is standing by his officers. It's video you will only see on Fox.
It was the sound of a woman screaming that caught Lorenzo Rios' attention.
All I heard was her yelling to get off me. I heard her yell that I'm pregnant.
So he started to record this video with his cell phone.
She was already cuffed and they started to beat her, which I don't think was pretty much right. It was like pretty messed up because she was already down and she was pretty small compared to the other officers.
According to a police report, 21-year-old Destiny Rios was arrested for prostitution and resisting arrest. She's 5'1", 126 pounds, and pregnant.
She did look pregnant. She looked about 2 months pregnant.
It was the 4th of July around 5:30 when an officer saw Rios walking here on Culebra. When he ran her name, there was an active warrant for prostitution. And when he went to arrest her, she fought back.
You know, size really makes no difference. It's the amount of fight in the person.
Fox San Antonio gave the police department a copy of the video, but the chief says he hasn't seen it. When we offered to show him, he says he doesn't need to.
What's on the video, my understanding, is what the officer reported.
But we found inconsistencies. We counted 8 hits in the video, but the police report only says there were 4 or 5.
Whether it was 4 or 5, whether it was 8, is really irrelevant. If the officer felt that, you know, he needed to strike her 8 times in order to get her to comply, to put handcuffs on, then that's how many times he struck her.
Rios also told police she used heroin the day before. The man behind the camera says no one deserves this.
She didn't need to be beaten like that. Like, she was small, she was already cuffed. She wasn't resisting, but for them to come and jump on her and punch her, like, not once, but 9 times was pretty messed up.
The chief says he is looking into all of this, but right now all of the officers are still on regular duty. Rios suffered minor injuries. Tonight, she's still in the Bexar County Jail. Grace White, Fox News at 9.